Alright, lacquered versus unlacquered tissue foil test. You can see here this is the unlacquered. It has a lot duller, less vibrant colors. It's the exact same tissue foil. This tissue foil has been lacquered. So, let's turn on some water here. Get it going, just a nice steady stream of water. We'll start with the lacquered. Over here. First I'll have crease going down. Just a mountain. There we go. Just let it run for a bit. Shake it off. You can see the water. The water just beads. I can get it to focus. You see the water beads. Just dry it off. Paper is still dry. Okay. Now, just one more time. Sadly, the inside of that crease didn't get as much lacquer in there. Now I'm going to do it like a bowl. Okay. You can see water just kind of beads and runs off. Doesn't really absorb into the paper very easily. It's beading and I can just dry it off. Seems to be much more water resilient. See here, you can even see if I can get to focus some beading. There. See the bead right there? Just get the stupid thing to focus. Anyways, let's drop the water for right now. Let's see if I can get to refocus on that bead. There, yep, you can see the water is beading. Now, I was curious how the unlacquered tissue foil holds up in comparison. I'm not expecting much. This has been unlacquered again, same glue, same paper, same methods to make it. It just hasn't been lacquered, the paper. You can see the water is saturating into the paper. Still holds its shape though. Let's see if I see any separation. Yeah, the water has penetrated, and if I were to need to use this, I would have to let it dry. It's also gotten really soft, so I can feel this would not hold its shape very well. I'm willing to bet once I get the other side wet, it's just going to flop. Yeah, you can see here. Still, the aluminum foil is holding the crease. You can see here the weight of the paper being wet is affecting the model. Again, it's just a very simple fold, rabbit ear, held somewhat loose. So now if we look at these side by side, see a very wet, look, this is non-bleeding tissue paper, so I'm not getting the granite stain, but you can see the difference. This is dry with like some beaded water on it, and that is fully saturated tissue foil. Again, flip it over. You can see it looks similar just because of the lacquer. This is dry to the touch. Feels smooth and glossy and dry. Yeah, feels smooth, glossy, dry. Another example is, you'll notice if I hold it, let's hold it by the corner, right? It holds its shape, even with me kind of holding it by the corner, the very corner, the weighted and down. This one, this one you can see the tissue paper is already separated from the reversible, water reversible glue that's used, the methyl cellulose, which is water reversible. So the tissue paper is already starting to come right off now that it's been saturated. And yeah, that's not usable. So lacquering definitely provided protection from water for the tissue foil. And what's cool too is even after being lacquered, I can still, the paper seems to still take creases. So I can crease, then uncrease. This still feels very foldable. I'm going to do some tests Also, lacquering the paper and then folding the paper instead of folding and then lacquering.